Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you about Ethereum. There is some significant and very interesting developments happening around Ethereum. And we're going to talk about this. The thumbnail was not clickbait. There is a piece of content, a very credible piece of content that I'm about to show you that paints the realistic picture that Ethereum could go, you ready, to 150,000 per coin by 2023. There's also an extremely realistic scenario around that if it doesn't quite get to that 30 to 50,000 per coin is really possible. These are numbers that are mind-blowing. This is not clickbait. This is not stuff I made up. This is content that is out there. I'm going to drop a link to everything I'm about to show you. I want your opinion. Drop in the comments below. What do you think? Do you think Ethereum can go to a minimum of 30,000 by 2023 and maybe even upside of $150,000 per coin? What are your thoughts? Drop in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. With all that, here we go. Oh, by the way, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Now here we go. Always remember that there's a link below in the description, link below in the comments, that if you're interested in my Patreon group, you can check that out. That link will show you exactly what you're seeing here. I've got two levels. At the inner circle level, you get access to more to me. You get access to my portfolio. What's not listed on here is a new benefit I actually added yesterday, where I send out a weekly bulletin of hot cryptos that week. There's 3 to 5 cryptos that are the cryptos to watch. These are things that are going on. This is some things that myself and my team kind of look at and investigate, and then I put that content out to my inner circle members. That's one right here. Both levels have the Discord, the private community. So if you're interested, check that out in the description below. Okay, so we're going to talk about Ethereum. Obviously, Ethereum has been on a pretty nice little run. As of recent, it dipped down when overall crypto markets were down. It dipped down into, I think it definitely touched 1,800, if not even high 1,700s. It's back up to 2,200, down about 5% right now. I think the overall markets are down because of Amazon coming out. They came out over the weekend and said that there was information that was talking about that Amazon was looking to hire an executive to head up their cryptocurrency team, and then Bitcoin was kind of mentioned in association with that, and then Bitcoin spiked 4,000 plus. It dragged Ethereum up with it as well. And then as of yesterday, kind of last night, Amazon's kind of come out and said, hey, we're really not going to do the Bitcoin thing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So my point of telling you all that in an Ethereum video is to say that the overall markets are kind of flat, if not down right now. But if looking at the 1 hour chart for Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum has kind of continued to kind of rally up nicely, and a little bit right here we were starting to get a little bit higher highs and higher lows coming up. Then we had this sell-off, which has happened in that around the 21st, but then we continue to kind of do. So we're really, and here's the funny thing, you're really looking at, it's really this. There's really effectively a sideways pattern here that's moving. Okay, so I mean, if you kind of look at it, it's really just kind of, now it's moving sideways. Yes, I realize there's some movement up, but it looks like our resistance level is right here at the 24, kind of 2430, but really it's here. It's kind of like in the 20. What are we at right there? Somewhere in about the 2083 level. Okay, that's kind of a resistance, and we've established, looks like, some pretty decent support at the 2153. So again, we got that's pretty much our channel, what we're seeing there. Okay, so with that said, I want to turn our attentions, because right now Ethereum is at 2236. Okay, so I will drop a link to this. Okay, so this is from Squish Chaos, best name on the planet. Squish Chaos Investing Research. Ethereum, the triple halving. How Ethereum can achieve $150,000 by 2023 in a plea for Ethereum bulls to dream bigger dreams. So let's see. In the past week, I've spent sleepless nights working on what I believe to be an institutional grade research report on Ethereum. In my report, I'll explain why I believe 150,000 price target in the next 18 months is actually achievable. My thesis is entirely based upon the concept of triple halving, where I show that Ethereum will have a sell pressure reduction equivalent to undergoing all three of Bitcoin halving events consecutively. Here's the link to a 77-page report. We're not going to look at that one. We're going to read this one-page summary in a minute. I've got the link already right here. Again, I'll drop you a link to this right here. You can go check this out. In the long term, I have so much to say about investing. I've never written publicly like this before, but I do have a lot of ideas, etc. For now, I hope you enjoy the report. Okay, so if you click here, it's going to take you to this report. Okay, So Ethereum, the triple halving by Squish Chaos. So 30 to 50,000 base case. Possible 150,000 by January 2003 in an illiquid and speculative peak. Okay? Let's see. What drives 150,000 K? Increased illiquidity, increased demand, catalyst, and narrative adoption. Those are what are going to drive to that particular price point. Increased illiquidity, increased demand, catalyst, narrative adoption. Illiquidity drivers right here, first paragraph. Stake plus DeFi locked up now at 12% market cap. Incentives will bring to 30%. Fee burn removes most liquid supply first. Negative stock flow means no release valve through issuance. Yields cause Ethereum hodling to go viral more than BTC hodling ever could. Yield starts at 25+%. Yield is US dollars price incentive attracts more staking and more illiquidity. Demand drivers. New on-ramps for retail and institutional flows. Robinhood, PayPal, Venmo, futures, funds already did the work to get access to Bitcoin, so access to Ethereum will be faster. US ETF timing is wild card. Massive relative to Canada ETF, so expect over $1 billion in capital inflows, at least $1 trillion plus market cap. CTA flows, risk parity, ETF unlocks, ESG, other discretionary. Demand drivers. Catalysts. Triple halving event is a known catalyst. EIP 1559 is coming. Okay? Expected July 14th, 2022. Proof of stake. 2021. Sorry. Proof of stake. Expected October, November 2021. This is a 90% reduction, which this has moved, I think, to now we're talking about in August. This is actually moved. I didn't say that earlier. This has moved. Everybody's talking about this. It's starting to happen in August 4th, August scenario. It's a 90% reduction in issuance, equivalent to 3 consecutive Bitcoin halving events. The events are staggered by 4 months, giving investors time to look into and adopt narrative. Narrative adoption. Price leads narrative. Rise in price of Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio leads to narrative adoption. Ethereum is not Bitcoin. Ultrasound store value, exploding active accounts, transaction volume, insanely low fees, attracted DeFi and staking yields. Visa accepts stable coins. NFTs are fun. Use case more intuitive than digital gold. Narrative potential means until ETH search outweighs BTC search, party isn't over. Why narrative is not priced in. Okay, so basically what he's saying is that all of this stuff, everything you see here is not, can't get it to highlight now. Everything you see here is not priced in to the current price, 2,263. Okay? Ethereum, so that's what he's saying. So now he's like saying, why is all of this stuff, which is amazing. I mean, there's all of this, these 4 paragraphs. I mean, he's like, you're like, holy cow. Okay. Why is it not priced into the current price? Ethereum remains unknown. Few outside crypto are familiar with Ethereum. True. Everybody knows Bitcoin, right? Check CNBC mentions. Check Google search trends. Ethereum search results are less than Bitcoin search by large margin. Why don't they know? In the last cycle, the world learned about Bitcoin. That was the last halving cycle, not Ethereum. When cryptocurrency mania last happened, the current narrative didn't yet exist around Ethereum. Okay? No plans for proof of stake or EIP 1559, no DeFi. That stuff didn't exist in the Ethereum world. Okay? So notice how many parts of the Ethereum thesis were either only released in the last year or have yet to be released. So essentially what he's saying is that, like, look, the vast majority of people out there don't know about Ethereum. People like us who are into crypto and we're in it every day. Ethereum, we know it, right? The world doesn't know about it. So Ethereum is priced via Bitcoin right here. Due to lack of narrative adoption, the market prices Ethereum relative to Bitcoin. I say this all the time in my videos, right? Ethereum is completely different from Bitcoin. I do say that. I mean, they're not the same, but they are tied. When Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum goes up. When it goes down, it goes down. Okay? So Ethereum is completely different from Bitcoin, yet trades more correlated than stocks within the same industry. Bitcoin's narrative has dominated the tension in cryptocurrency space. Wouldn't you agree? I would, absolutely, right? So is a $16 trillion market cap too high? Not for illiquid manic peak. This is for Ethereum, okay? So proof of stake lowers geopolitical risk, increases network security at the market cap. It also, which is what they're moving to, proof of stake. It also locks up float, so price is inelastic to new demand, even at high market caps. Yield incentivizes further institutional flows, which increases volatility. Buyer beware. Here we go. 30 to 50,000 base case implies 3.5 to 5.5 trillion dollar market cap for Ethereum, which investors could sustain long-term, giving fundamental network value. 150,000 peak, however, implies a $16 trillion market cap, unlikely to be sustained past short term. Illiquidity producing upside volatility just as easily sees downside volatility. So again, what he's basically saying is like, look, hey, 30 to 50,000 per coin, which is at 2,200 right now, is something that definitely could be sustained because of long-term fundamental network value. 150,000, it could pop to that, but probably won't sustain it. But let's just say this. At 2,200 going to 30 to 50,000, that's crazy valuation and crazy investment increase, right? Here's what I would also say, and I'll end on this note, is that nobody blinks when people say Ethereum is going to go to 10 or 15,000. Everybody agrees to that, okay? So everybody's like, yeah, pretty much that now Ethereum to 10 or 15,000, they're saying that's kind of a 2022 scenario. But all of this content I just gave you shows and points to a tremendous amount of data points to talk about the fact that this narrative and this thing could genuinely be 30 to 50,000 plus in 2023. Guys, cards on the table, I really wasn't aware of this until I read this, and I'm like, holy cow. And this is wow. I'm like, I need to go buy some more freaking Ethereum right now. I mean, because number one, it's the lifeblood of crypto, right? And I believe in it and all that kind of stuff, but this is interesting. What are your thoughts? Hope you enjoyed the content. More Ethereum videos coming because this is heating up. I will drop links. I will drop link to this right here in the description below. You can go check this out. Give it some thought. Run it through your own stuff. I'll see you later. Take it easy. Bye.